2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's Walker to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Walker. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On first down, Howell. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And into the end zone, a pick six for the 49er D.
He was trying to put that thing over his head.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back to the score.
Oh,
I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive. And you
threw it some right out. Yeah, that was late.
Sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. You look at this Niner defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked, number 30.
Right
now. And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Here's third and a few inches. Able to find Gray here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they play.
Oh, he dropped.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And a lane slow and materializing there. It's an immediate yard up to the 45.
Adeline, what are you crying about?
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Howell throwing on 1st down here. Finding Gray on the out route. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Man, them boys don't want to play out there.
Stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Walker now on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice
Yeah. Now that is crazy because you're a superstar too. Damn.
Touchdown, Seattle. David Njoku, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Them niggas in the AFC ain't no help at all, boy.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
They don't be standing a chance when they got to play the damn NFC player.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Oh, yeah. All right.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, Week 8 to be exact. And it was the visiting Niners who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Santa Clara. Now a 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
Wide open, too.
As a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete. The Niners in 10-4 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
2nd and 10. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3
Right, man. Ain't even a receiver nowhere over there.
Now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Okay, ready.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try to get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
On 2nd down, a run by Achane. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be
It's on me.
intercepted.
That's on me, team.
And the Seahawks
That's
are going to
man
take
offense.
possession here. It's a
That's a
touchback,
fucking ball.
and they'll
Throwing
take over
it.
at the 20-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive.
Come on,
They
defense,
had
man.
things going their way.
Setting up the screen here, this is Walker. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Micah Parsons in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Howell from the gun. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this will be taken at the 13. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers.
Hey. Special teams broke down for us out there, man. We needed light.
Quickly here as they are in for 6.
And that jumps the excitement level up a few notches, doesn't it? What a big-time punt return for a touchdown. Now their cohorts on the special team side, they've got to add the PAT.
That would be the equalizer. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions.
Oh, shit.
Taking it right down Broadway. Now he's loose at the 40.
Nah,
Inside the
I
20.
have played around bad defensive play. I shouldn't even ran that.
Kenneth Walker, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give
Well,
us
you
a
hot.
break.
Let's see,
Back
can you
out
give
there.
us enough?
Man, give that water break and
Oh.
get on out there and play.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken
Yeah, he
down
did.
right around the 15. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit?
They've got his man complete. A big play there for the Niners. 48 yards.
Yeah. Man, blessed us right
So
there.
how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Hustle.
Back to throw. Throw caught by Achane. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They give to Achane on the option. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I can see why they're ranked 4th in the NFL against the run. I mean, they are tough to move the ball against. I mean, they have a little bit of everything, right? Run stoppers inside, guys who can make plays outside.
Well, we've seen them shut down running games already this year. They're at it again. 2nd and 11. And it's complete.
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, I definitely thought that was an interception.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Niners are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Yeah, because damn, yeah, that definitely was a pick right there.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here.
Yeah.
21 all the score.
Yeah, damn. Woo.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped to 17.
Gave up protection.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Wow, him
Coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Oh, the turnover fast catch.
Oh, he caught that.
Here's another interception. Daxton Hill picks it off, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before.
Yeah, man, Madden on my side right now, man. We got to win now, man.
And can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes...
Oh, shit.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
At the Seahawks 45-yard line.
Damn, all them niggas came through.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Option handoff now to Achane. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. They'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Yeah. We had a lot of time out there.
That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll set up to throw. Dancing to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Achane gets it from the gun. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
They'll go. Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Yeah, he took inside. I was worried about him over there.
Devon Achane. His second
He came straight to the block.
17th on the year. And the Niners' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point try now for Moody. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Brown Waddle, that was a good kick. Held on to that thing.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
Come on, San Fran. That's a dog fight right here.
Catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. An interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Powell out of the shotgun. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming out 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Powell. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down.
Got up out of there, too.
Game. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And into the end zone.
Yeah, it even look. Hey, you can even tell, though. That pass was super late.
The mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Yeah, I'm surprised you still letting that controller hang on out there.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick.
Oh, yeah, though. That's what I'm talking about. Both of them out there.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as they're
Guess we keep one for Call of Duty. One of them I would have been to trade it in.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Escobar,
First
Metcalf.
down, Howell to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Walker. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's Howell. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Howell. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Come on, fellas, hold them off out there.
We got blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now Howell. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that's why I thought he was still about to try and jump up there for a minute.
And that will send them back to the drawing board.
Let's get it.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Howell escaping the pressure right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
4th down. Howell. Working the middle of the
Dang it.
field. He's got a man complete. Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Took a pretty big risk.
Against my fastest corner.
4th down, but hey, not only did they get the 1st down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down? Instead, they go for the
I was hoping he was going to be a knockout, man. That's shoot, we got 2 starters out. They let the backup catch that
The
opening,
kick
man.
unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
See, can he make up for it, man?
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out, pushing his way through. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Right. That's why we shouldn't have a problem with making them boys drop the ball or something.
Okay, break.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the
Oh, man.
and not really press the issue.
Fuck.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Ready, ready.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to go up top again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Look, see, that would always happen, man. We don't, them boys drop the ball, man. Don't take advantage when we damn
Never gave up.
beat somebody, man.
His man and broke the play up.
Yeah.
They'll throw
Never take a man.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation.
Yeah, he 98.
Sports.
Yeah. Stop.
And we welcome you back.
Why
now,
y'all throwing
alongside
cat
Charles
crackers
Davis, I'm
everywhere?
Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
You and baby about to get pop.
It's been a shootout
Yeah, you
so
too.
far. We'll see which defense can make the
Both of
adjustments
y'all.
as we get back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise,
Dang, well, that was some lucky blocking assignment right there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, you
your butt wouldn't even work.
a safer way.
19-9.
Dang it. Yeah, well, I believe it because it didn't happen to me.
Got his man complete over the middle.
That's right, I had him.
And
That's
he'll
a
be taken
post.
down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Okay.
A gain there of 21 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean,
The
when you
whole
think
middle
about
of the
all
field was
ways
open.
they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not.
Yeah, I did. I wish I would have seen him earlier.
Deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get.
Yeah, I definitely about to get up out of there, though. I wasn't about to waste no time with it. Oh, he got him.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
Oh,
This
my.
is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Oh, he ain't supposed to be on Waddle out there.
Receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground.
That nigga made him drop the ball somehow.
On 3rd down, Achane. The 20.
That was phenomenal blocking, dog. Them niggas, I got 2 pancakes at play.
48 yards. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. And that flag accepted.
Yeah, that's what I say. That was phenomenal. That was our world.
Roughing penalty on the PAT. They'll kick off from 15 yards.
Dang, that was a bad kick. Man, I should have kicked short.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Man, these guys may not win this
Playmaker
ball game,
Irvin
just
right there.
the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He's going to mix it up here. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Dang.
He's caught. And they get him down.
Yeah, that was a good comeback, man. Damn.
First target, first catch at a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, Howell. That is incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory.
You got another 98 out there?
Sitting in the third row.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
Man open downfield.
Man, how Skinner get on him, man?
Touchdown, Seahawks. DK
Where the fuck did Butler go?
with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time
Butler
NFL
on the
list.
inside.
And
And
the
what
Seahawks
the
have got it
fuck?
back to within a score. Now the try here for the extra point.
Oh, yeah.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Next to score, Niners 42, Seahawks 35. Michael Dixon to kick off for
The
Seattle.
kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
Come on, block somebody, man. Come on, special
This will
team.
be returned from deep in the end zone.
Damn.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Pardon, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue
Yeah,
to
man.
challenge all the
Bang.
receivers downfield.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh!
Down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play.
We out here throwing up prayers, man. They answering us today.
Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, look out.
Yeah, that,
Nine
damn.
going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Moody good with the extra
Yeah,
point.
they-
And the lead now up to 14.
Oh, nah. Yeah. They giving me prayers right now.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
Damn.
Out from the middle
And
of the
then they
end
let
zone.
him run out.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe
Man, that was a big play right there.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's on his way. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the
lose his
backfield.
jump.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Oh, this should be butt.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. This one thrown underneath to Achane, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to set up a good 39.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space.
Yeah, I thought I might have me a touchdown or something out there.
Like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll drop to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that
especially after a game like this. Feel like Madden don't like you, man, at all.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber?
Yeah, well, I say because those definitely.
Because we're used to that.
Oh, I said, man, don't like you or something like that.
But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Henry again on 2nd down. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
They should have put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the
Dang.
Seahawks are going to get the
That was a kick right there, though.
come out to the 20. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game.
Oh, yeah.
They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Powell. Right back to Njoku. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give them 32 on the play.
First down, Seahawks.
Powell down to throw it. And now here is another interception. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 13-yard
They made DK stop or something. Unless that was just your control that made him do that. But he ain't do nothing. It made him free.
Last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18, Pioneer.
He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone over, lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
2nd down throw for Howell. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Howell going to audible to something else. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Another throw there.
Damn, they made him drop that.
All of the interceptions, things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is
Damn.
he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
That's crazy, though. And you got two superstars. So I want to know how the hell
And the Niners take over.
Jason team be holding up my damn line. Yeah, and they threw them boys down.
First and 10.
60 by 60.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though.
So can my boy go catch one for?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Track 60.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before.
That's tough. Yeah, that is crazy right there. I can't even lie, dog. They killing you.
They're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Damn.
19 Lions.
Yeah, they killing you, dog.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Ah, I ain't even see him.
Picked by Julian Love.
Fuck. Man, I didn't even see that motherfucker,
And
man.
he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run.
Damn, oh, you is down low and backed out.
Make sure you're really protecting the football, because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Point after, right down the middle, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So they
Oh, yeah.
Get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Damn.
On the jump.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the pick six we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a two-possession game as they control their destiny in this fourth quarter. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, they'll throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 15. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Taken from just outside the 30. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And now a throw on first down there.
Oh, you talking about that receiver?
We've seen this quite a few times in this game.
Oh, yeah. Nah, he had us beat. Yeah.
Facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate.
Yeah, I was just running back there just off of hope and pray.
Is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of... Got a man, it's
Crazy.
at the 6-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Seahawks 49. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Breaks through the contact. Still going. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
What a call there on 3rd down. Took conviction, didn't it? If this is incomplete, the complexion of this game changes dramatically. Instead, not only is this a 1st down, but it's a big play to boot.
So the big play
They both were following that slant out there.
From the red zone now on 1st down. Up the middle, Achane. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Cougar 19. Ready.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Panther 11. Seven Pirates. Set, Temple, set.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Fuck!
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
kind of route did you run, man? It should have been wild
Actually closed
open.
off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
He'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Let's go.
Jordan Love picks it.
Let's go.
The Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Powell to throw.
BK big ass.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
Get him, go get him.
Here's Howell.
Oh, he got past me.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to
Oh, I need to have Langford out there by
Now
himself.
the
Damn,
Seahawks call
too
the
slow.
second of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50
Damn,
seconds to play
man.
here in quarter number 4.
Right. He was there.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Well, I'm coming, I'm coming. Hold him in there.
Get this one across the
Dang.
45.
Oh, yeah.
He's brought down. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now the timeout call. So 5 seconds left, and a field goal would send us to overtime. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick here is good. So he's
Dang.
automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away.
Come on, come on. Hey.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Here we go. Here
This
we go.
is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's a toss left for Achane. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules.
Man, I
Let's see
need
how
to
this goes, Brian.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Seahawks who are going to get the first crack at things. They'll possess it to start things off here in overtime. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get
gotta stop them, boys, man.
As he's dropped it to 23.
Switch it up, son.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Come on, man. What the
Getting this one up to
nobody.
about the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
There he goes, right side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Howell setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. The throw over the middle taken in. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. It's Howell with another throw. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown.
Dang.
Absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go